Yes, hi guys. Welcome back to Mighty Profits Online, and you're here today with another episode with Peter. For those of you who are new to the channel, welcome here, and I hope you guys are gonna learn a lot of useful tips of blog writing, how to make your own branding, and also in my latest videos, I've been adding videos about YouTube and what I do for full-time income while supplementing my passive income. So having said that, today I want to talk more. Um, I know I've done a couple of training videos, but today I'm talking about more on a more sensitive topic because I know on the couple of emails that I've been reading from some of you guys, some of the viewers out there, is that I know you guys have. I've already spoke about this in one of the videos. It's called dealing with depression and anxiety. So you guys watch that video. It's gonna help you with if you have depression or some kind of anxiety or some kind of a stress in general. This one I want to talk a little bit about. I want to take that topic a little bit further because some of the emails I've been receiving is relating back to that video. So let's take this time in this video to talk about this, okay? Because a lot of us we're new to Uber. A lot of us don't even have any customer service experience. So having said that, I come from a customer service and delivery service experience background. Okay, I've been working with coffee companies. I do deliveries downtown in the GTA all around, and I also do a lot of customer service. I do sales, I do retails, and most uh, the latest thing I'm doing right now is I'm creating my own content, which is the videos that I do for you guys on YouTube on a daily basis, and I'm also doing Uber, and whilst creating that passive income. I'm also generating a full-time income by driving for Uber, and I do it through Uber, the rideshare, in the Uber app platform, and also I do Uber Eats as well. So in my downtime, while then just sitting around and waiting for rides or not getting any money, there's no rides available in specific certain times. So I turn on my Uber Eats, and then I do some food delivery, which is not bad because I have good relationship with food. So having said that, I've want to talk to you guys about how to deal with customers. Okay, so customers, they are the core. They're the reason why we're doing all this. What we're working, and we're serving any type of industry. When you have customers involved, you're doing some kind of hospitality. You're serving the public. You know, there's some kind of even some companies that make you go through vulnerable sector screening at the police station to make sure that you don't have any criminal record and that you're clean and everything is good, because when you're dealing with the public and people in general, even in the hospital or with the seniors, you know, sometimes they don't want people with criminal records coming in there and then doing all sorts of funky stuff. Okay, so this is like it's very straightforward. It's very out there. Okay, so to start off with the customers, when you do Uber or any taxi service, when there's a customer's when you receive your first order and the customer comes in, you hit the you start with the go button, you hit the go button, and then you have a flashing bling of a ride request. You hit that ride request, you go there, you pick them up, and the customers come. The first thing, you know, to grab attention, you know, if the customer is okay, they're not carrying anything and they're just there by themselves, you know, unlock the vehicle. Let the customers open the door. They can get inside and sit down. And the first thing I usually normally do is have some eye contact, okay, but look around visually as well, and then address them. If you know their name, address them by name. Is very professional. Hi, Mr. Mrs. Smith. You know, how are you doing this morning? You know, so where are we going today? Okay, so it looks like your destination is only like 5 kilometers away. Are you going to work today? And then start some kind of a conversation. Oh, how was your day yesterday? You know, did you get a chance to watch the football game? You know, something to engage them in. I noticed you're carrying a couple of bags. Are you going shopping today? You know, Mr. Thomas, you know, you have a nice dog. You know, if they have a dog or a cat, you know, compliment their dog. You know, these guys, like these customers, they love them. It's almost like when you're walking into a retail setting, you're kind of pampering a little bit, you know, make them feel good before they start buying their stuff. Because if you just go in, it's like, are you buying something today? It's like, it's kind of creepy, you know. Nobody's gonna buy anything from you if you just approach them that way. You gotta make a more friendly approach. If you guys ever notice, if you ever go to like a carnival or some kind of a the place where there's like clowns and stuff, and you know how the clowns approach the public and the kids, like, first off, they have like, they draw some kind of a mask, and they're very smart in how they approach, and the kids love it, you know, the balloons and everything. They throw 3 balls in and everything, and then they do all this stuff. It's so cool. So we're not clowns, okay? So I'm not saying that we should be like clowns, but I'm just saying that the way that you approach your customers, be professional, have some kind of eye contact, and, you know, welcome them in, you know, talk to them. If in an instant, which I have a couple of them, they are business people and they don't like to talk. Okay, so they're running their errands they're going from meeting to meeting. They're going to deposit a check or some kind of funds, and they're on a tight deadline. You know, you'll notice right away. You know, their mood. You know, they had a bad day. You know, especially with those that have a bad day, you want to cheer them out a little bit. You know, say some kind of a humor, but don't go too far with humor, because humor has its own side effects too. How you use humor, okay? Because a lot of people don't find it funny. So as soon as they don't find it funny, you don't push it further, okay, guys? Just stick there, and then just keep going. But mainly focus on your ride, because once you get carried away with the conversation, and then they're talking, and then you're so engaged, and remember, there's still traffic in front of you. There's still rules of the road that you have to amend to. There's police officers, you know, they can give you a ticket. So remember, safety is most important. And for those that have like pets, customers that have pets, what I suggest is that for my vehicle, I use car seats, as you can see in my Honda Odyssey. So another thing is, like, you can carry like a vacuum, a hand vac. So as soon as the customers get off the car with their pet, you know, open the door, help them out and stuff, and then they leave, is, you know, have a great day, Thomas, or Mary, Edward, whatever their name is, try to refer by name. And then as soon as their dog gets out the door, you know, like, don't rush or anything, but once they leave, you know, like, don't do it right there, but, you know, drive up a little bit and then park, and then turn off the go offline for a little bit. Take your hand vac, and then vacuum all the hair and debris that's from the pet, because you don't want furs and hairs lying around in your driving. You turn on the air conditioner, and the poof of, because it happened to me once. So I'm just sharing my own thing for you guys. So you don't want that to happen, because a lot of people, they have allergies, and then when there's like too much hair, and then it's like pet hair and stuff, they will actually, you know, they will actually try to pause the ride, and then they'll try to grab another ride or something. Because some people, like, it's like when you're wearing perfume or cologne, you know, you put it on, you don't smell it that much, but the person sitting beside you, they're definitely gonna get the hit. And if you put a lot of it, and, you know, some people, they don't have anything about it, but some people have allergies. So that's another thing that we should be careful with, because the allergies is what's keeping the people away, right? So yeah, so those are another tip to show you guys. But the best thing is, you know what, don't be nervous. Don't do something, if a rider requests you to do something that's out of your league, you know, don't do it. You know what, I'm sorry, sir, ma'am, I'm not comfortable doing that. You know what, you're you know, just say, it's like, you know, don't be shy with it. You know, just say, you know what, just try to avoid it, and, you know, don't do it. Because there's time, if you have like a rider who's, you know, the speed limit on the road is, let's say 40, and they want you to go 20 above the limit, you're gonna definitely get a ticket. So, you know, don't do things that are out of your comfort zone. You got to do it within your comfort zone. And if they don't like it and they want to cancel the ride, you know what, still politely say to them, okay, you know, have a great day, sir, or ma'am, Mary, Edward, or John, you know, have a great day. And then still smile when they leave the vehicle, because at the end of the day, no hard feelings. You never know when you come back and you see that customer, so the next time it's going to be kind of awkward, but they know. So next time they know that, oh, you know, this, he's not over speeding, you know, he's still playing by the game, by the rule, and he's very safe, you know, then these things are going to help you with your 5-star ratings, you know, not like you're doing speeding tickets just to help them out, help the customer out by getting there faster and doing some kind of a shortcut or anything like I see some of the other Uber drivers do. You know, don't do that, because when you do shortcuts and stuff, one of these days they're gonna come back and it's gonna hurt, and it's gonna hurt, and you can end up the worst case scenario is getting deactivated, and you don't want to get deactivated, okay guys, because this is your daily bread and butter. So I'm not telling you guys to do anything that's beyond your scope, okay? You know, just do the job, read the agreement, and once you hit agree, you know, follow those things. You know, at the end of the day, like, making money is important, but your safety, your vehicle, the customers, yourself, you know, that's a big thing. That's why there's insurance involved, because a lot of people don't know, you know, it's just a paper you sign and then I just pay my monthly bills. No, the insurance is there to help you, okay? If you get in the case of emergency and you get into an accident or anything, you're covered. And a lot of people, they don't know this, but I'm going to say it in this video as well. Uber covers the insurance on your behalf, and they use the provider Intact. And Intact was a division of A&G before they became Intact. So some people, some of the Uber drivers, they don't purchase their own insurance. So this is really hard. This is a more debatable kind of question or a topic, but I don't want to go that further right now. But for myself, when you spend a little bit more money, you get better quality and service benefits for your money that you provide. You know, in the instance, like, if you don't have your own insurance, sometimes if something happens to your car, something happens while you're doing Uber, and Uber's insurance doesn't cover that, then you are in trouble. So if you spend like 30, 40, 50, 60 bucks, whatever that amounts on top of what you pay for insurance, you know, just put that extra money down, because you never know, one of these days, especially if you're working full-time for Uber and you're driving a lot of hours and somebody hits you or you hit somebody, and not necessarily a car, it could be a passenger. You know, when you're driving downtown, the guy rides a bike and he was rushing, you're rushing, you know, things happen. So get yourself covered. Don't just rely only on the insurance, Intact insurance from Uber. So use your put a little bit more money down and get that insurance coverage, because it's going to help you in the long run. Especially guys, if it's a brand new vehicle, you need insurance, okay guys? Don't go around and, you know what, it's not worth it, I'm not going to spend another 50 bucks. On the long run, that 50 bucks is going to help you. On the short run, it's not. But think of it as not money wasted. It's money it's needed, it's necessary, because we are providing customer service and we're using our vehicles every day to perform this service, okay? So be careful, be safe. And that brings me to my last tip for you guys, is that when you're doing Uber, like, always, like, be mindful of your vehicle. You know, walk around, you know, check those tires and stuff. You know, if the customer doesn't look right, if he's too drunk out or something, and you're still taking that ride, just be sure that, you know, you have those vomit bags that I showed you in my other videos, or you can purchase on Amazon, because you never know, like, one of those pukes or vomits in your car, it stinks. Okay, I had to clean out one of those, and luckily I got the bag, so just a little bit on the side, I can deal with that. But imagine if I didn't have my vomit bags on that day. They puked in the car, and this thing, if you go to the car detailer, it's gonna cost you a couple $100 for them just to do a detail cleaning on for you, suck it all out, and then clean it out with soap and all this stuff. So that's the last advice I'm going to give you guys. But remember, whatever you do in life, you know, enjoy it. Remember, customers are customers. You are yourself. You still got a family. You still got friends. You still got people that love you. So remember, when you're doing this, don't take anything to heart. You know, there's some days where you're gonna go home and you're gonna feel bad. You know, why did I do that? You know, today I just got a parking ticket. But what do you do to get that parking ticket? What did you do wrong? And keep a note of that and fix on the next day. Don't do it again. You know, if you're doing a delivery and then you know that that place you can't find it for 1 hour, so why do you spend 1 hour to go there and try to find it, and you didn't even call the customer? You know, Uber has an Uber support line that helps us, but if you're gonna use that line, call them. You know, I can't find this address, can you help me out here? The order is like, it's been almost like an hour now. The food is getting like bad now, it's getting cold. So address that, and don't give them a thumbs up, give them a thumbs down, and then give them the reason why in the app that you canceled it. And that way you're safe, they're safe, the customers know it, Ubers know it, you know it, and everybody is safe. Okay, guys? So be safe, and we'll see you on the next video.